Okay, so this is sort of full circle. Not only are we trying to brew this, but we also are fortunate enough to have several bottles here. We actually have a case of this aging in the basement, but this is on our immediate drinking shelf. So I think these are our last two before their next release, which was delayed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was supposed to be May, but Facebook page said it's going to be June.
Yeah, and these are 2008, bottled 11/6/2008.
And I take full credit for turning you on to these. Actually, we tried these the first time. These are 2008. The first ones we had ever, the first one he had was 2009, and that had a far different character than the 2008s would have been. I guess now it's been 14, 15 months. Definitely different.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's been a while.
Is a phenomenally colossal beer.
Yeah. The first thing you'll notice when you drink an aged 120, the first thing I noticed was that it's a lot more refined. If you get one that was bottled recently, the hoppiness is much more aggressive. This is more like a fortified wine. It's a lot more refined, it's smoother, and it's definitely not as aggressive. So it really...
well, okay. It's aggressive.
It is very aggressive, but compared to a recently bottled 120, it is, it's more mellow, so...
Yeah, it does mellow out, and as much as a 18% beer can mellow out.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, I appreciate the very aggressive 120, and I appreciate the mildly aggressive 120. They're both phenomenal.
And even on a day like today, where it's been humid and a little warmer, I still really enjoy the warming sensation that the alcohol gives you.
Yeah.
In your core.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a winter beer, it's a summer beer, it's a fall beer, it's a spring beer. It's absolutely everything.
Yeah, the sweetness is just so refreshing.
Yeah. When Dogfish Head brews this, they have an original gravity of 1.2, which means that this thing has an incredible amount of sugar content, and they managed to get it down to about 1050. And that means that this thing ends up with more sugar in it than many beers begin. So that, you know, it gives it an amazing taste.
A lot of people, they complain that it's too sweet. I mean, it is sweet. It's, but it's sweet in a very special way. It's not, it's not sickeningly sweet like most people, or like some people would suggest. It's very, the sweetness is so well balanced. Like it's just sublime. And you, to really appreciate it, we highly recommend that you take the 60, the 90, and the 120 and take a night and drink them in succession. And the build-up is, you'll really appreciate why this is the way it is.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal beer. I mean, I don't know enough terms to describe it. So first time I poured this, actually, if you hold it up to the light and you just give it a gentle shake, it's almost a suspension, like a very fine jello. I mean, yeah. It drinks very smooth. It's not thick at all. I mean, it's not syrupy thick, but it has a very unique composition to it that's, you know, I appreciate that very much.